elected to kick off. They will defer to the second half. Coach Donnelly in the locker room prior to the game emphasized that this will be a very physical football game, just as McKendree games historically have always been that way.
USF with Bozier running it, the 213-pound senior quarterback out of the pistol alignment. Frank Wolf is the running back lined up behind him. Waiting for the snap. He's got it. Short drop, looks near side. Knight's got the catch. Fights his way across the 30 and bumped out of bounds. Good second effort that time. Third down and 10. They've got to get to the 45. Bozier, straight drop, looks, dances, checking off. Now flush to his right side. Takes a look again, maneuvering and running out of time. Just threw it up for grabs. That one is caught at the 40-yard line. Somehow, Austin Coleman got freed up and Bozier took a big hit.
Joe, and Bozier just simply made a play. When he threw the ball up, he could not have seen what we saw, and there is no way that ball can be completed.
The pistol alignment has motion from left to right. Coleman, but the give is to Wolf. Wolf trying to break it, turns the corner. 35 at the 30, 25, 20 in a foot race. Got a chance and tripped up with a touchdown saving tackle inside the 10-yard line. He was that close to giving St. Francis a 6-0 lead.
Well, a great 30-yard gain by Frank Wolf on first down, and the Cougars are now in the red zone. And Joe, that was pure speed.
Here at home, under center this time. One back look. Here's Bozier, gives to Wolf. Wolf dances to his left, cuts, and he will go into the end zone, virtually untouched. Nice blocking on the left side by the Cougar offensive line, opening up the 10-yard hole, and the touchdown run by Frank Wolf. That gives him his second touchdown of the year. He ran for one last week against SAU. 6-0, Cougars on the board. And Travis Brown and Myron Hicks. Fisher under center, play action fake, drops the throw, being pressured, got away from the pressure, throws to the right. That one is nearly picked off, and Bauman on the deflection, I think it's got it. Ross Bauman volleyballed it to himself. He leaped high a little bit too early, Phil, initially, but it came straight down to him, and he caught it on his back.
Joe, that was amazing body control that Bauman showed. First of all, going high, really at the height of his jump, picking off that pass, but he wasn't able to handle the ball because it was so high, but he tipped it just enough, as you said.
Formation for the Bearcats, power to the right side, play action fake. Here's Austin Fisher being pursued, throws the ball down. He's got a man wide open, and the ball is contested and intercepted as Corey Stamps has got it, runs it back to the 20, 25, 30, 35, up to the 40-yard line to the 41, took a late hit, but it'll be Cougars ball, and Fisher threw that ball up for air. He had a man initially wide open, but that ball just hung. Ryan Keene with some help. And here's Bozier, looks near side, throws the ball. Betcher's got the catch. Betcher knocked down right away after he turned downfield, got to the 40-yard line. That'll be a gain, though, at 6. Clock is a factor. Inside a minute and a half, Bozier, short drop, looks near side. He's got Knight. Knight hit at the 35, reaches. He's got the first down. Bozier with a new set of downs to work with. Wolf is the running back. 2 wide to the left, 2 wide to the right. Bozier drops, looks left, now throws over the middle. He's got a man wide open. Touchdown! Austin Coleman and Bozier set that one up beautifully. Looked off to the left, 33 yards. That left Coleman wide open, easy score.
Joe, that was just a terrific way of Bozier executing that play. You described it great. That's what made the play. That's what got Coleman open, was that Bozier moved his feet just a little bit, looked to his left, and it just gave Coleman enough space because the defensive back was following the quarterback's eyes that Austin Coleman got open down the seam in the middle of the field, and USF has their point.
Emerson Eber on to try to make it a 14-0 lead. Block kick, and that's a free ball, isn't it? And here is the run near side. And still they got a chance to get points on the board, but it will finally fail that block kick. And coming up with it, McKendree prevents the extra point, so it's 13-0. USF, very good field position. Their first, well, the second possession of the second half they've got at the 45. Coleman, a little bit of motion. The draw comes up. Wolf cuts, looks. Nice move to the 45, 50, 45. And upended. He's got a first down at the McKendree 43-yard line. That was nifty.
That was nifty, and that's not a typical Frank Wolf move. Frank's game is to hit a seam and just to take off like an explosion or a rocket ship because he's so fast.
Bozier on a new set of downs. Short drop, looks over the middle. He's got a man, and that's Coleman, comes up with the ball. Now wants to run with it down to the 15-yard line. Coleman almost ran out of his shoes, had a little trouble finding some traction, and maybe coming up a little bit gimpy.
And Joe, that should be a penalty because the defender, when Coleman came down with the ball, the defender had a hold of his helmet from the back and almost took his head off. Coleman was able to duck out of that.
Wolf is the running back. Bozier under center this time now. It's 1st and 10 from the 14. Stretch handoff. Here's Wolf trying to find a seam at the 10. He's at the 5, trying to get to the goal line. Stopped just short inside the 2. He had a chance to score his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Again, great speed is just the key to that whole entire play. Not much there, but he doesn't need much.
And Bozier under center, hands the ball. Sweep coming, Kobe Fry. Just got to leg it out, turn the corner, and he will be into the end zone. 2-yard touchdown run at the 9-12 mark. And add points on the board. The Cougars take that 3-possession lead. They lead at 19-0. And the Cougars now will go for 2. Bozier with Campbell, the running back, a little motion right to left. Fry stays in there. Here is Bozier looking, and now flush to his right side. Taking a look, looking, and Knight, boy, Aaron Knight fell down trying to influence, maybe draw a penalty flag right on the left corner. Play action fake, rush is coming. Fisher checks off and completes. That should be close to a 1st down. One wide to the right, that's Myron Hicks at 6'4", but they'll run the ball again. Missed tackle in the backfield and a run for the 1st down inside the 25 to the Cougar 21. Right, 2 of them here near side, and they want to run the ball, and Brody Cowball was there to nail the ball carry after a gain of maybe a yard inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. Lineman will at least a wing to the left, motion out of that. Well, they flip-flop the tight end with the wing back to the right side now. So they've got the power to the right side. And here is a gain by Phoney. The give to Phoney, got to the 5 and leans forward maybe to the 4. Power to the left side. And they give it to the up back, 2nd effort. That was Stephen Wallace. Did he get into the end zone? No indication yet. Finally, touchdown McKendree. McKendree ready to kick it away left to right. They're on the board, trailing in 19-7. Low line drive bounding ball. That one will trickle through, picked up at the 15-yard line, a return across the 25, 30, and across the 40-yard line. Here's Austin Coleman to the 45 in a foot race, near side to the 40, and hit hard inside the 35-yard line of McKendree. So Austin Coleman, that's a big statement coming after the Bearcats score.
And that's, again, it's just like when Frank Wolf is able to get alone in space. Austin Coleman has tremendous, he has world-class speed.
Bozier with the running back behind him now. Checking that McKendree defense. They are checking off. Here's Bozier rolling to the right in the flats. Here's Bryce Thornton with the catch. Stepped out of 1 tackle and works it down to about the 17. They're going to give him another yard down to the 16 of McKendree. Let's see Bozier under center now with Wolf the running back. He was leaning forward, cuts big hole, and hit at the 10 and gets it all the way down to the 5. Boy, I tell you what, he took a shot to the helmet but kept on ticking. 2nd down and goal with the ball at the 5. Same as set. The goal line offense, motion Fry from right to left. They'll hand the ball to him on a sweep. Trying to get to the outside. Got a block, cuts up, spins, got down wet. Close to the goal line, did not get in inside the 1. Bozier looking motion left to right. He calls his own number, and Bozier crossed the plane of the goal. Touchdown USF at the 12:26 mark. Bozier will get his 2nd, I should say his 1st touchdown of the season on the ground, and increases the Cougar lead out 25-7.
Bozier had 1 touchdown rushing a year ago. Certainly not known for his rushing ability, but when you're on the goal line, that's just a great call, particularly when it's just not expected of you. The quick hit, he just takes a step back and had a pretty clear path into the end zone to his left.
2nd down and 10, and they're going to run the ball. They do. They gave it off to Stephen Wallace, trying to cross up the Cougar defense, and USF yielding nothing. Stop right at the, they're going to give him a positive yard of a yard at the 44 only. Out of the gun is Fisher. Gives ground, couple of steps up, throws, and that tip ball intercepted. And it'll be Richardson, no, it'll be Ballman near side, and he's all the way inside the 25 to the 20. If it stands up, he'll have a touchdown. That would be 55 yards, but we'll have to check out the penalty.
Joe, there was an obvious hold in the backfield.
Well, I thought defensively we had an exceptional ball game. This was a real physical offensive line. And, we bellied up in our 3-4, and I thought Slade did pretty good. Strong running game. Our secondary kept the ball in front of them, and that was big. We thought that was a key going into this ball game. They did that. And offensively, we did some good things, made some mistakes, stopped ourselves a few times, particularly in the first half. But it's a good victory against a good football team.
Well, I thought your quarterback, Justin Bozier, really stepped up, completed a high percentage of passes, made some nice reads out there on the play, and even ran one in himself. Talk about his play.
Well, this was his first collegiate start today, so I thought he did very, very well. We're going to get better and better at that position. We got great young men there. They'll do things we ask them to do. So I think, we'll be got one this next week. We need to really get some things worked out and get things polished up, execution level a little better.
All right, congratulations, Coach, on a great victory today. Ross Bauman, big interception return, really put the icing on the cake, Ross, in the second half. And defensively, I thought our pass defense today was really spot on all day long.
Yes, sir. This week, played a lot different than last week. Last week, it was the first game of the year, so it's kind of like we were just hesitant, not playing forward like we should have been. But this week, we had a full charge at them. Like, we came at them instead of letting them come at us. So, we had a great week of preparation. Everybody watched game film, got the mistakes out of our way, and then, everybody did their job, and that's why some plays happened like that with the interception.
Set up that play. You got kind of, maybe I won't call it a lucky bounce, but a fortuitous bounce out there, and then a pretty nice run back to the goal. I mean, are you thinking about maybe playing some offense or something?
Hey, I told the coaches, like, I was at Ball State, I was backup running back there, so I said, let me go in the goal line, but I just got to show it off sometimes like that. But like I said, our defense, did their jobs. Especially my partner in crime, Derek Vanderbosch, he was in coverage all day long, making tackles. I owe it all to my defense for that play.
I know this defense can get even better. What areas do you see as where we're going to have to work more than anything else leading into the next few weeks?
I just think camaraderie, Last week, we didn't really have it because it was our first game. We got new players in there from last year, different personnel. But I always say that, everybody can play on that defense, and we got backups, everybody. We can all play. It's just all about coming together and making sure we're doing the right assignments, and everything will fall in place. Congratulations
on a big day for you and your defense today, Ross. We'll talk to you later. And I've also now got, who's getting interviewed by everybody right now, the starting quarterback today, Justin Bozier, your first collegiate start at quarterback. And look back on it a little bit, and it's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, I've been here 5 years now, and I've always wanted to play college football and wanted to be a starter, and I got my opportunity today, and try to take advantage of the best possible and just play inside myself.
About 100, just short of 200 yards passing today. You threw for a really high percentage, but there was one play in the second or first half of the game, second quarter, that I thought really defined things, and that's the touchdown pass to Coleman, 33 yards. You were very cool in the pocket. You looked off the defensive back, and you turned and you delivered a strike. Talk about that play.
Well, that was a play that I really made a mistake on last week, and we looked at it in film, worked on it in practice, and then saw that safety rolling over the top. I knew I had Austin.
What areas of your game, looking forward, are you working on right now to get better and better at?
Right now I'm working on my feet, try to get deeper drop. Coach wants me to get deeper and just make faster decisions.
This Cougar offense, you now feel comfortable leading it?
Absolutely. Feel comfortable. It felt comfortable, and we're just going to get things rolling.
All right, man. That sounds great, and great game by you today. Thanks for being on the show.